Hey guys, we're just a few days away from Christmas, and I know a lot of you are probably busy traveling, buying gifts, preparing food, and you can be thrown off of our routines. So that's why I decided to shoot a quick holiday workout. It's only going to take you 8 minutes. You don't need any equipment at all, only your body weight. And if you don't have time for 8 minutes, then only do the first 2 exercises, and that'll only take you 4 minutes. So I'm eliminating all the excuses. I'm sure if you tell yourself that you're going to work out through the holidays, that you can find time to fit in 4 minutes. For all the exercise details, go to my site, bernadette.com. I'm also going to show beginner variations and show you how to perform the exercises with proper form. So for those of you who celebrate Christmas, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy the festivities, and I'll see you next time. When you do the first exercise, it's very important that you keep the body upright, nice and tall. Squeeze in the stomach, keep the core tight by sucking in the belly button towards the spine. When you get into the lunge position, you always want to make sure that the front knee stays between the front toe and the back heel. You never want it to go over the front toe, and you don't want your body to lean forward. Always keep it up nice and tall. The back knee is what's going to drive down to the floor, close to the floor. Don't touch the knee on the floor, and then push straight up. Switch the legs in midair at the same time, and they will land softly at the same time on the floor. The other leg will now go down, and so on. When you do the second exercise, the sumo push-up, it's very important that you keep the body neutral. How you do this, keeping the core tight, suck in the belly button towards the spine. And when you get into the push-up position, you want your hands to be wider than shoulder width and at chest height. So you get into this position here, keep the head, back, bum all in line. Go down into the push-up. When you come back up, you want to raise one hand, bring it up towards the chest, and squeeze your shoulder blade, the back muscle here, so that you're also working your back in addition to working your chest with the push-up. For the mountain climbers, what's important here is that you bring your knees in and out of the chest at the same time, so you're going to switch them in midair at the same time without raising the hips up and down. So I don't want you to be doing any of this here. So there's not any motions in the hips. Instead, you want to drive the feet in and out by keeping the body neutral. Again, it requires a lot of core, so you need to suck in the core, squeeze in that belly button towards the spine, and hold that body in a neutral position. If you're finding that you're sinking your back and you're doing it this way, then it's maybe a little bit too difficult for you. Move into the easier variation, which would be to just hold the push-up position and tap the feet in and out of the chest this way. For the elbow plank leg raise, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind. First of all, this exercise really works the core again. So you always want to squeeze in the stomach, squeeze in the belly button towards the spine so you can have a nice flat back. Your elbows need to be directly beneath your shoulders when you're in that position. And you don't want to clench your fist. Let your hands nice and loose to keep the blood circulating. So when you get into this position here, walk one foot out and then the other. keeping the hips leveled. So I don't want you to be twisting side to side. Keeping the hips leveled, you're going to raise one leg up at a time, squeezing the glutes, and I want you to do that by keeping the legs straight.